Yo, 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 welcome to episode 3 of the Stucky Slayer battle. Like, subscribe, do all that. This is the first battle since Pokebank came out. Keo, I'm going to upload yours later. I gotta wait till I get Desmond over here. We're going to do dual commentary on that. Look at all those Ubers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now let's hop straight in. It was a simple standard double battle. Shout out to Disturbed for Stricken. He brought his Ubers, I brought mine. It's kinda dumb to give Palkia some more power with water, but I did it anyway. I used Ice Punch because most of his are dragons. And I don't really remember why I used it on oh yeah, I remember why I used it on Darkrai, because I wanted to kill Darkrai just in case he had Dark Void. Because Dark Void can hit both Pokemon on the map. He uses Draco Meteor on Electivire, but no, not today. Electivire survives, and with that, and then with Palkia's special attack going down, I decided to use Ice Punch and Giratina, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So I used another Ice Punch. It did not do as much as I thought. I thought Giratina was going to take a lot more. I used Thunder on Palkia, and I thought Palkia was going to take a lot more damage too. He used a special Ren, so Electivire is out. Beaten but not forgotten. Electivire, you did good. Helped take out Darkrai, and you did a heck of a lot of damage to Giratina. His Giratina also knows Thunder, and it had a 100% hit rate, seeing how it's raining. If you don't know the rule, if it rain, then it's gonna thunder. I get an attack boost on my Porygon, but the attack boost is really useless. I use Water Spout since it hits both of them. And I think I used Thunderbolt. I can't really remember. I thought Porygon was gonna be a lot faster. The Porygon survives because I have an Assault Vest. Assault Vest is a really good item. And his Palkia's special attack just keeps going down. I use Ice Beam. And I beat Palkia. So his second legend is down. I don't know why people complain about him so much. Especially when people always choose the crappy ones. I mean, Giratina is decent. I really like Giratina. He's probably my favorite legendary outside Rayquaza. He sends out Reshiram. I like Reshiram, but I like Zekrom a heck of a lot more. I use Water Spout, but Giratina avoids it. And then I use Ice Beam on Reshiram again. Well, on Reshiram, because I was trying to take Reshiram out at the first turn. And Giratina only had a little bit of health left. And I really thought he was going to hit Kyogre. If he had hit Kyogre, Kyogre would have been done. But he hits Porygon, and it doesn't even do that much damage to Porygon. So then Kyogre takes out Reshiram, but it looks like Giratina wasn't even a hit. Even though he was, it just looks like he didn't, because Giratina really didn't take any much damage. So I use that Ice Beam on him. And down goes Giratina. Down goes Frazier. And that was basically it. This is one of the shorter ones. So this is what I'm going to do for the very first time. I'm going to do a double header. This is also me versus a guy named Kenny. I don't really know Kenny. I don't even think I met him on Battle Spot. He just challenged me one day a week ago. And if you notice, I have a different clothes, but I still set up with my Ferrothorn. He used a Swampert. I really had nothing on my team that could have did anything to Swampert. I don't know how I got lucky, but I just did. I used Stealth Rocks because I think he had a Charizard on his team. I can't really remember. I heal myself a little bit. This one, I'm sorry about the commentary on this one. I really forgot about this battle. He uses Hydro Pump, dumb move. Because, you know, grass, definitely not affected by water, and steel, I think it's kind of a little bit resistant. I don't really know the type up on that. With the matchup on that, I put out my Leech Seed because I normally use Thunder Wave but you can't use Thunder Wave on a ground type. Like using Toxo on a steel type. Yep, still going back to Battle 1. Dylan. He switches out a Swampert. He does bring in a Charizard. And Stealth Rocks does the same thing it did to Gabriel, taking Charizard down to halfway. I used Spikes. Spikes would have been useless. I should have tried to predict the switch and use the Thunder Wave. Because the way it was going, that Swampert really wasn't going to do anything to me. I switch out a Ferrothorn. I go straight into Kyogre. I really only use Kyogre just for the Drizzle. If it wasn't for Drizzle, Kyogre would be kind of useless. Because, you know, water gets the plus in it, plus when it's raining. And I don't think Brian did that much. He Mega Evolves into Charizard X. Personally, I like Charizard Y way more than X. I'm not talking about the design, I'm talking about how the moves is, because Overheat plus Drought is just destroying everything. They use this Flamethrower. I use Ice Beam. So, he gets frozen. I think that's pretty darn lucky. I probably only frozen like 2 things with Ice Beam since this game came out. And one was Grimer. Grimer is a funny face to see frozen. You guys check it out if you haven't already. So I bring back Ferrothorn just to troll. I mean, a Charizard X getting beat by a Ferrothorn. Tell your friends. Tell everybody you know. And just look at Charizard's face. Look at it. Poor Charizard. One of my favorite Pokemon, but I just Leech Seed him. Get a little bit of health back. Don't really need it. And now with the rain up, even if he did melt, or unfroze, or defrosted, whatever you want to call it, it still wouldn't do much to me. Because with the rain, fire, don't work. Charizard faints. So he goes into Gardevoir. Even though Gardevoir is part Fairy ain't good against Steel. And the stones dug into her, and she got spikes too. She used Psychic, but Psychic didn't do much. I survived the Psychic. Then I put Leech Seed on Gardevoir too. So his Swampert's now seated. Gardevoir's seated. Rain stopped, but I can make it start back up again. He's already lost his biggest threat. The other two, Gardevoir and Swampert, are nothing to me. So I'm basically just gonna wait it out. This battle's actually a pretty long one. I probably shouldn't have chose this one to do the double header, but hey, you saw how short that first one was. That's why you don't use 4 Ubers that most of them have the same weakness. Because when you talk about legendaries, most of them have either a weakness to ice or water. Yeah, look it up. Because most of them are dragon up until Gen 6. So yeah, think about Reshiram, Giratina, Palkia, Dialga. Arceus can be dragon, but he's not dragon normally. So you just gotta think about it. When you bring an Uber in, you gotta bring the one that they're least expecting. That's why Kyogre is such a good choice. Never see Kyogre coming. Never see Kyogre coming. So he's about to bleed to death from Leech Seed. He keeps using Psychic on me. I don't really know what he's trying to do, but he's bleeding to death, and I hope he knows it too. I use Thunder Wave, but he has the synchronized one, so he's probably using the one that Dianthia gave him. So he's synchronized. Yeah, here it is. I get my Leech Seed. Well, I get my leftovers. Yum in my tummy, and then I get my Leech Seed. Leech Seed just gives me back my health. So really, all those Psychics are a wasted turn, but he did use a future sight. Now he's using Thunderbolt. I really don't check Smogon that much, so I don't know what moveset he's playing. Can't really say what. All I know is that it's really ineffective on Ferrothorn. Like, this guy's probably just thinking, oh god, give me a break. A critical hit. But that's why with Gardevoir, I teach it Hidden Power, and I pray that it has Hidden Power Fire. Because, you know, most walls are like grass, are weak to fire, like Tangrowth, Ferrothorn, Fortress. Oh, see, my special defense finally fell. But I used Leech Seed because I no longer had any moves that I could use, really. Because, you know, only 4 move slots. If I had 5, I'd probably put Power Whip or Gyro Ball on it. Gardevoir is basically sucked dead. He has one turn left in him no matter what he's done this turn. He does a little more damage than his normal psychics. I use Leech Seed again because, you know, there's nothing left for him to do. Really nothing left for me to do either. Just sit and wait. So I'm watching and waiting on the edge of my seat, anticipating. And Gardevoir goes down. So Ferrothorn actually kills 2 of them. So I guess it's a first for everything. Because, you know, normally he's defensive. He doesn't have a lick of attack. Or a special attack, but he finally kills some. He uses Earthquake. It's now really apparent that I'm going to win. It's not even a contest now. I could be paralyzed, but I should still get my, I could still survive a bunch of Earthquakes. Now, I'm just waiting. I use Leech Seed. Gonna bleed him out, just like I did Gardevoir, just like I did Charizard. You know, it's just a game of patience. Look at his health already. So I gave him about 3 more turns after this, and I was actually right. He only has 3 turns left with that Swampert. And this is basically just a clean sweep almost. He uses another Earthquake. Don't really care. Earthquake ain't hurting me that much, even though he got a critical hit. And you probably saw I tried to use Thunder Wave. I'm not dumb. I was just trolling. There was no point even doing anything left. See, look at his health. Leech Seed is just destroying that man. It really is. So I bring back Ferrothorn. He's going for Earthquake. So I send in Kyogre. Because I know he's going for an Earthquake. Earth isn't going to hurt Water type. It just don't. It don't go. Don't. So he uses another Earthquake because he thought I was going to stay in. But why would I let Pokemon die? It just don't make any sense. Leech Seed is still eating him up. And this is his last turn now. And I just used Water Spout to end it. And down goes Swampert. Poor Swampert. Too bad. So sad. Probably the best water starter of all time. But that's it. Like, subscribe. Do all that. Look us up. Pokemon CCC. My friend code is 5086-1494-2439. Hop on BattleSpot if you ever want to see me. I hope you like my clothes. Clean, nice, well did. Stucky Slayer. I'm out.